Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie. Today I will be sharing with y'all the secret for straight A's in high school. And you might be like, who are you to be telling me what the secret is? And I am qualified, I assure you, because I graduated as number 9 in a class of over 500 students, and obviously that is not easy, and I had to maintain straight A's all through high school in order to achieve this. So since I did it, I got a lot of tips for you guys, and that will definitely help you achieve straight A's in high school. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the very first tip is to work smarter, not harder. By this, I mean that you should simplify all of your assignments. Let's say that, for example, a teacher tells you that you need to take notes and copy a couple of diagrams, and it needs to be colorful and pretty. So how do you do this? You grab your colorful pen and you do everything with them. They will be your best friends for note taking and diagram drawing. Many people say that taking notes in pen is not good because then if you make a mistake and need to restart. No girl, you got white out now, you know? Just do it in pen, all pretty and colorful, and then if you mess up, white it out and you're all good. And it is the small things that you do to save yourself time and energy that will help you achieve the straight A's, because obviously the less time that you take on each assignment, the more assignments you can get done. And obviously, since you're being smart about it, you're getting them done right the first time, so you don't have to redo them in the future. So moving on, my next tip is to take notes even when it's not required. This is very important and very helpful when it comes to exams at the end, because obviously you're not going to remember things from August in March. It's just really hard to just memorize everything. So by having good notes on everything your teacher is saying, because sometimes they will have slides that you need a copy of notes, but they will say some other things when they are presenting that PowerPoint, and you need to listen to those things, because sometimes when they are talking, they will give you answers to some of the questions on the exam, and obviously this will help you get an A in your exam, which overall helps your grade, you know?
So moving on.
This third tip relates to both the first and second tip, and it is to color code your notes. This is very important, I find, when I am trying to remember something on a test and I can't use my notes, because what I will do is that I will put each section with a different color, and I will write important terms in a color like blue or red, which is very bright and stands out. That way when I'm trying to remember it in the test, I will first remember the color, and then I will remember what the word actually said. I don't know if it works for everyone, but it definitely has worked for me, so you guys should definitely try it. This fourth tip might seem kind of dumb, and it's just common sense, you know, but I'm gonna mention it anyways because it is an important part of being a straight A student, and it is to hang out with smart people, aka the nerds. This is important because when you hang out with other smart people, they will push you to do as good as they are doing, because usually, obviously, smart people are the ones that are always pushing and trying to graduate with straight A's. And if you ever get stuck with any concept in any certain class, it is likely that your smart friends have the same classes that you do, and that at least one of them understood the concept that you're struggling with. Therefore, they can help you. This fifth tip is also kind of obvious, but again, I'm just gonna say it because some people just take it for granted, you know? And it is that you need to take the time to do all of your assignments. You cannot expect to get straight A's if you don't do your assignments. It's that simple, you know? You just can't. And by doing your assignments, I don't mean just the assignments that are for a grade. I mean also the assignments that are just for practice, because like I mentioned before, it is very important that you understand the concepts that are going to be tested. So doing every assignment, even the practice one, allows you to have one, more practice, and two, make sure that you understand every single concept that your teacher might test, which obviously leads to you getting a higher grade. Tip number 6 is to not talk while the teacher is talking. And why is that, you might ask? Well, when you talk when a teacher is teaching, it tells them that you don't really care about what they're teaching you, and therefore when you don't understand the concept and come get help, or you do bad in the test, they're not going to have any pity on you because obviously you weren't paying attention in class, which tells them that you don't care. So I mean, why should they help you when you do bad, you know? So the next time that you want to talk with your friend when the teacher is teaching, I mean, think about it twice because it might kill your grade. Tip number 7. 7. You need to make it your goal and believe that you can indeed be a straight A student. This is important because it is a psychological game. If you believe that you can do it, you are more likely to achieve it. So if it is your goal and you believe you can do it, I mean, you're going to be unstoppable because 1, you really want to do it. And 2, you know you have the capacity to do it. So you know there's nothing stopping you except for yourself. And obviously you never want to be a barrier for yourself in achieving your goals, you know? So believe in yourself because you can do it. On to my next tip. Tip number 8. You need to know why you specifically want to be a straight A student. Many people just don't really know why it is their goal or why they want to do something. And I feel like that is the most important thing out of anything that I said in this video. Because if you don't know why you're doing something, then how are you gonna keep yourself motivated to achieve that, you know? It's just gonna be way harder to do it because you're not gonna have the proper mentality and motivation. So ask yourself right now, why am I doing this? Why do I want to be a straight A student? And when you have your answer, then you can go through all the other tips that I gave you to help you achieve that goal. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you all next time.